All right, guys, welcome back. This is Miss Hardee again for third period. We will start the recording at 12:35 so that our third period students have time to enjoy their lunch. Okay, this is what the Zoom is going to look like for everybody. So you're obviously going to have me here. We have students here that are muted. So guys, when you come into the Zoom, if you can mute yourself, I do not have a preference whether there's video or not. That's up to you. But if you can mute yourself so we don't hear you yelling at your dog Sparky in the background or telling your little sister to be quiet. Okay, this is the chat box. I would prefer you send the chat if you have a question, just because everybody can kind of follow along as if we were all in class. Okay, so what I'm going to go is share my screen with everyone, and we're going to run through a Canvas breakdown. Okay, this is going to be true for fourth period and first period. I'm going to share this with fourth period and first period, so Foundations of Health Science in first period, and then Foundations of Health Science in third period, as well as biomedical technology, so that you all understand you have the same Canvas tools, okay? So here at the top, Foundations of Health Science, that should be the title of whatever course you are enrolled in. So for first and third period, it would say Foundations of Health Science. For fourth period, it will either say biomedical technology here or honors biomedical technology. Just make sure you are in the right class, as each teacher will have their own way of doing things, okay? So we've already we have already gone through and talked through the rules that we have in class for face-to-face and virtual learners. So now we're going to talk about the buttons. So these are all buttons. So when I scroll over them, you'll be able to click on them. So if you are a virtual learner at home and you kind of need to know what needs to be completed for any given day, you can click here. That is the daily agenda. So for today, we are doing our instruction, introduction, PowerPoint, classroom guidelines, how does this class work, protocols, the school policies with COVID-19, and then we are learning about Canvas. We're going to do the first day discussion post, and we're going to do the assignment number 1, careers, or at least talk about it, okay? So I told the class, and just so everyone virtually understands, that your discussion posts are due every day at what time? 11:59 p.m. every single day. This is your attendance for the day, guys. So you have to fill out this discussion post because it's automatically grading you on Canvas. Sorry, guys. There we go. Automatically grading you on Canvas. So it's going to let me know whether you logged in or not. A little tidbit, guys. You're completing this discussion post, but we can also see when you log into Canvas. So if you say, Miss Hardee, I totally logged into Canvas and did your discussion post today, but I don't see it. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You're gonna be like, yes, I did. And I'm gonna pull you up and be like, Kyrie, you did not log in today, so quit playing me. Okay? So just make sure you are logging in. All right, your discussion pins are right here. So again, I'm seeing a little bit more from my side than you guys will see. I already have your discussion post in for tomorrow. Here's your discussion for today, okay? So as you can see, some people have already replied in our class, all right? Some people have already replied, okay? If I click home, it's gonna take me back to this home screen. We can meet the teacher here if ever you want to just go and stare at me, that's me, okay? This is my boo, and this is the boo before my real boo came, okay? That's who I am. I like to let you guys know I am a real person, and I understand life can get hard sometimes, so let me know if you need help. Okay. This slide does include something I like to include, that I did graduate from North Pitt High School in 2010. I went to ECU. I went to Martin Community College. I worked at Bident for 9 years, and then I worked at Caswell Developmental Center, where I practiced physical therapy, which is what my degree and my license is in, physical therapist assistant. And then here I am back teaching. Okay, so I still practice physical therapy on the weekends, over the summer, and things like that, but teaching is what I do full time. So another button is going to be that contact me button. Your mama wants to know how to call Miss Hardee. Here it is. My office hours are what time, guys? 3 to 4, Monday through Friday. Here's my email. Here's my call or text. And again, I put that message on the bottom that says, I'd rather you contact me with needs sooner rather than later. So don't wait until 11:45 the night something is due. And if it is after 4 o'clock, there may be a possibility that I do not get back with you until the next day. Okay, So what we're going to go through now is the syllabus. Short of the title of the class and what we're covering in the class, all the classes are the same. Okay, so all of the classes, whether you're in biomedical technology, health science 1, foundations of health science, first or third period, it is the same, okay? In health science, in this class, in foundations of health science, you learn all about different careers, you learn the terminology, you learn what kind of degree a physical therapist assistant has, what kind of degree a doctor has, where you can go to college to become all of those things. You learn about salaries and all of that. The next course that you might take is biomedical technology, where we take biology and science and learn about cloning, and we learn about biology in cancers and things like that. So that's a really fun course as well. Then you have health science 1, which is our anatomy and physiology. You learn every part of the human body almost. And then health science 2, CPR and things like that. So for my freshmen who are enrolled either in biomed or health science 1 or foundations, you can see the pathway forming. So we take you through the classes, so by the time your senior year comes, hopefully you have a better idea of what you would like to do. And sometimes we have students who come in junior or senior year, and we can still help you kind of figure that out. Are people always sick? Is there always going to be sick people in the world somewhere? Yeah, okay. We're always going to have some people that are sick in the world. So one thing I like to tell people, when you graduate and you go to look for a job, you look for sometimes job security, okay? Job security means I might be a circus person, but if there's no circus in Greenville, North Carolina, am I going to be able to find work? No, okay? But there are always sick people. So the medical field is a really good choice, okay? If you want consistent work, all right? So the grading system for this class, everything is due by 11:59. If it's a Tuesday, if it's a Friday, if it's a Monday, it's always 11:59. You will never have anything due for me over the weekend. Okay, those are your time, okay? Tests in this class are 30%. They will be offered online, okay? I will know if you use a search engine to help you, okay? I will know. So you need to make sure that you know the material before you go to the test. 40% of your grade, so this is the heaviest portion of your grade, is the daily work, discussions, and weekly assignments that I give. A lot of that's going to be worksheets, discussion boards, notes, and things like that. And then 30% is projects. We will make flyers in here. You'll make Google Slides. You'll share things like that with your friends. What we will not do is have hands-on assignments that you turn in and pass out, just to keep everything as sanitary as possible. As listed, if I have any Zone B learners, you'll hear this on Thursday as well. Face mask, social distancing face masks are required, and social distancing of 6 feet is required, okay? Water fountains are not to be used, so water bottles are allowed in class. If you are a Thursday virtual learner, Thursday face-to-face learner, make sure that you bring a water bottle. This is our absentee policy. So we have a 2-4-6-8 rule here at Northfield High School. After 2 absences, we're probably calling the parent, okay? After 4 absences, we're going to refer you to your counselor. What's going on? Why are you missing school? After 6 absences, it's to the principal, and Mr. Harris will track you down. Correct, Kyrie? He will track you down, okay? And then after 8 absences, we're probably going to refer you to our social services to kind of figure out social department, not like what y'all are thinking, but to figure out why are we not getting to school? Do we need help with transportation? Have you decided to go virtual? Whatever it might be, okay? So you guys see your weeks up here. Week A is A through L. Week B is M through Z. Supplies required. The only 2 things you need to bring to my class every day is a Chromebook and a charger, okay? You obviously can bring more because you have 3 other classes, but for me, Chromebook and charger, okay? All coursework is to be accessed on Canvas. So if you need to know where something is, it's going to be on Canvas. It will never be posted anywhere else. I can, in the event, share something with you like Google Slide, Google Docs, or whatever, but it's all going to be posted on Canvas too. Everybody know how to access Canvas? Any questions up here? Everybody know how to access Canvas? Okay. All right, if your parents would like to access Canvas, they can come to this document, and for parent access to Canvas, they can also visit a social media site. Northfield High School social media site is posted as well, Facebook, because I know probably most of my students do not have Facebook, and or on our Canvas, okay? So what I'm going to do is go back to our Canvas homepage, and again, I see a little bit more than you guys see because I'm the teacher. So we have units in here. We have Unit A through Unit G. Okay, we have Unit A through Unit G. We're going to call those modules in Canvas because that's what Canvas calls them. So to do your module anytime, you can come up here and see. You can see that I've already actually got modules posted for the rest of the year. Okay, but I show them to you one portion at a time because I don't want you to get overwhelmed. Okay, so everybody, if you can see that bulletin board in the back of the room, either now or when you come on Thursday, that is our first module, is learning all of those terms, what they mean. Anybody ever heard of like their grandma saying, I've had cardiac issues, or I need an EKG? No. Yes. No. Anybody got diabetes? Okay, you never heard that term before in your whole life? Okay, I'm gonna teach you to break that word down and figure out what it means, okay? So that you are able to participate in a healthcare conversation and you actually know what the words mean, okay? So going back to our home screen, and again, no matter which class you are enrolled in, either for me, Miss Hardee, for health, Foundations of Health Science, or Biomed, these are the same buttons, okay? You can click here to access your grades. You can click here to access the Pitt County Schools calendar. This is not a class calendar. This is a Pitt County Schools calendar. So when does Zone A come? When does Zone B come? If you need a calendar to figure out what you're supposed to be doing every day, you're going to go to this daily agenda here. Okay, daily agenda. Virtual, things that you should do every day. Okay, whether you're home or you're looking at me. Every single day, you realize that virtual responsibility and face-to-face responsibilities are the same. Okay, you do not have different assignments. You do not have different due dates. You are responsible for the same things at home as you would be if you were looking at me. Daily discussions are due by 11:59 every single day, and this is your attendance. You need to check the announcements and modules daily. Okay, announcements is right here. Take advantage of Zoom meetings and office hours, okay? So I Zoom information for Foundations of Health Science from 9 to 10:20, and from 12:35 when you guys finish lunch to 1:35, okay? The Zoom will be open for this class, all right? And then for biomedical technology, I will Zoom from 1:40 to around 2:50 every day, okay? So you can pop in and out of the Zoom. You don't have to stay the whole time, but as you can see, I can see who's in the Zoom. I can see if somebody is waiting to come in, okay? And as a safety measure, we do admit people into the Zoom so we don't have Joe Schmo from down the street logging in, okay? All right, any questions, guys? Okay. Any questions? All right, so the first thing that you guys are gonna do, if you've already done this, hold tight, flip to another class, whatever you need to do. You need to go back to this page here and do the discussions. If you guys were at home and trying to learn from home right now, you would click on this button and it would open you into this Zoom. Okay, the Zoom room. It's the same link every day. You see a spider on the floor? Okay. That's what I thought you were looking at. Hold up, no, my toes are out today. Okay. All right, so this will be your Zoom room, but since you're here, you're gonna go straight to this discussion post. You're going to find Monday, 8/17/2020 discussion. Go ahead and do that for me so that we can get your attendance counted for the day, okay? When you're finished with that, you can go into the assignments and see the assignment that you're gonna have due on Friday. It always has the due date in it. It always has the due date, okay? So you can just kind of take a peek at that, all right? For my virtual learners, if you have done that for the day, if you have done your daily discussion, that's it. That's all we're going to be doing for today, is just making sure everyone knows how to use Canvas and get that daily discussion done. Feel free to send me an email and or text if you have any questions. I'm going to stop my screen share now.